It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jim. This is the More Sunshine Please Tuesday evening live stream. How are you? I'm all right. Coming up on the show, we got a game to play, got something to eat, some coffee. I got a top 15 list coming up. But before I do any of that stuff, I would like to celebrate the first 3 people that made their way into the chat here tonight. And I'd like to give them phony medals like they do in the Olympics. So let's do that right now. I was afraid that wasn't going to work. And here we go. Oh, I think we have a brand new first-time gold medal winner. Dean! The live play. Dean! Wow, thought I might be first. Not even close. Dean, you were wrong. Something happened. It changed again. You are first. You are tonight's gold medal winner. But you're not here to enjoy it, so I'm sorry about that. Our silver medal goes to Mr. Fulton Mraz, who got a call from Earth, Wind, and Fire producers, and they said that they want him to be on stage with Earth, Wind, and Fire playing his ukulele, and singing September in July. That's amazing. Congratulations. I wonder what the event is. It's very cool. I'm happy for you. And our bronze medal goes, oh boy, Paul Eichenlaub. Congratulations on the bronze medal. That was at 4:58. Was that today? I think it may have been. This one was 3:18 and wow, 3:16. That's different. It's not usually like that, is it? Coming in a close but very distant fourth. I'm kidding. I don't know. Actually, at 5:13, it's Joey's World. Thank you for participating. Laura, welcome in. Jamie's also here. Timothy Rainwaters, hello to you. Matthew and Lauren Vlogs, hello to you. Later, I guess. Thank you. Thank you for the chat. Let's see. There's Mary Ellen. It's Tuesday, but that's okay. It's Monday somewhere. I don't think it is. But, yeah. Meredith Varley, hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. There's Mar. Always a pleasure. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay. There's Pepper Tree Villa. They've got the stream on as they put away their Christmas decorations. I appreciate it. Thank you. And best of luck. Scrolling. And Ben is also here. Hello, Ben. And Mark Langenkamp, hello to you. Mike and or Mandy, Hello to you as well. Movie Mania Nick. Happy Tuesday. Is that Gregory? How about that? Welcome in, Gregory. Let's see. I think I'm caught up. All right. Thanks, everybody. I feel like my headphones aren't. I hope you guys can hear me. Hello. That's better. Hey, every connection I have going into my tiny little audio board here is delicate. And if I breathe in that direction, things change. I have a top 15 list today all about Disney music, and I'm going to play little snippets of music. And I know it's not going to work perfectly, but I'm excited about it. So, what are you going to do? Friday is Valentine's Day. I'll be honest, I don't have a Valentine's Day themed show today. Even though I went to Costco today, I didn't get anything for Valentine's Day. But if you were watching Pepper Tree Villa, they were enjoying strawberry yogurt covered pretzels. I saw those there. I passed. It's such a big bag, and I know I would be the only one eating them. So I couldn't. I mean, I could take them to my students. They would devour anything that I took to them, but that's all right. I have something silly a little bit later, but also Friday is I don't have to work on Friday. It's in our school district. Every year they give kids a Friday, usually in February. I think it may be always in February. They give them the day off to go to the state fair, and I don't know why that is. But it's this Friday, which happens to be Valentine's Day. And I'm so happy about that. So, short work week. And I could not be more excited. And then Saturday, of course, I'll be hitting every Walgreens to get their 50% off Valentine's Day candy. That's usually, that's my Boxing Day. No, I probably won't even be doing that. Mar asks, the state fair is in February? Yeah. Mandy Adams, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Walt's here. Hello, Mouse Talk. Thanks for hanging out with us. Later on, I've got, I'm going to count down the top 15 songs that you hear in Disney attractions. I'm just realizing one of them is in a parade. So, and I think I titled it Rides. I'm gonna have to change that someday. Anyway, that's coming up later. I'm very excited about that. This live stream probably won't be monetized. I might even be kicked off of YouTube. No, I don't know. But I wanted my snippets of songs to be so short that it's like I'm in and out before anything happens. We'll see. But I'm excited about that. Okay. Anybody watch the Super Bowl? Don't care. Anyway, I'm kidding. I'll say this. The Detroit Lions should have been there. The injury bug prevented it. I didn't really care who won. I didn't mind that the Chiefs didn't win again. There had been a video of a particular Philadelphia Eagle fan that was harassing a Green Bay Packer fan, and it was not great. The guy was a jerk. The video spread. He was crude and bullying, and he was harassing a woman there with a Green Bay Packer jersey, in Philadelphia. She was there to support her team. Anyway, it was ugly, and the guy had since been fired from his job, and it was awful. And he was a Philadelphia Eagle fan, and he was just the worst person in the world. And I'm sad that he was happy about the Super Bowl outcome. Yes, Paul. Yes, the Lions and the Bills. I think everybody wanted that. I know I wanted it, and Derek from D&G Explorers wanted it. I'm sure Gregory did too. But we've got next year, right? It's going to happen. Aiden Hutchinson will be back. Everything will be just fine until he gets hurt again. Anyway, enough about that. Let's move on. Let's drink some coffee.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Fix you up, calms you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
Special thanks to Donna Jaworski, who provided today's coffee. She's like a coffee fairy for me, and I can't thank her enough. And I had been talking about our new coffee maker, and she sent us some coffee for it, and she's my coffee fairy. Thank you, Donna, for that. She sent me this. I set up my other camera, but it's way too close. This is what I'm drinking. She sent this to me. It is Hawaiian coffee, vanilla macadamia flavored. We had it this morning. I'm having it again right now. And as you know, it tastes 38% better in this mug. So, man, is that smooth. Wonderful. And she sent more that I'm going to save for my Fat Tuesday show, which I think is in the I think it's the beginning of March, because it's from New Orleans. So I will be trying that. And it's got chicory. More on that later. But that coffee is fantastic. And it came with this little clip, and it's a light roast, which my wife prefers. Just awesome. Thank you, Donna. Let's see. Let's go now. This is I have something to eat, but it also pertains to coffee. And I'll just let me say this. When I was in high school, I had an English teacher that would she would pass out candy, but it was a particular candy. It was a specific candy. Coffee nips. I don't know if you know what coffee nips are. Let me show you what they are. I was introduced to these in high school. These are coffee nips, and they used to have them at Walgreens. I would pick up a box, and now that I'm a teacher, and I didn't plan it this way. I didn't plan on the torch being passed to me, and now I'm a teacher giving coffee nips to his students. But that's what happened for years and years and years, because they were cheap and they were delicious, and they were at Walgreens. You could they were fantastic. And then Walgreens stopped carrying them. At least, and I know they have. They may still have the sugar-free in a pouch, but it's the ones in the box that were just a perfect little hard candy, coffee flavored, like creamy coffee flavored, and it was they were awesome. And I understand why my English teacher had them in high school because they were inexpensive and they just brought joy. And most kids loved them. Some kids and they were cheap enough to, like, I could waste one on a kid that was iffy about it. Well, I don't really care for coffee, but you'll like these. And sometimes they wouldn't. But it was worth it. Anyway, Walgreens stopped carrying them. I don't know where they are anymore. Perhaps you guys do. I've abandoned the chat. So, Jamie's grandmother. That's awesome. Mar likes them. Mary Ellen, yes. Yes. Mar, she sent me a little note with it, and that's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. You're good. What is this? Coffee crisps. I would love to try those. Yes. Hang on. Coffee crisps. Okay, anyway, so I haven't had coffee nips in a long time, but I was in Dollar Tree last week, and I know it's not going to be the same. But Werther's has a coffee flavored. Now there's a couple problems with this. These are hard caramel candies with coffee flavors. So, and these are sugar-free. So, Werther's original caramel coffee hard candies. So, I'm going to try this just to be disappointed. I will. Oh, look how tiny they are. I thought they were going to look like the. Look at the package. I thought they were going to be coffee nip sized, like the size of a quarter. This is a dime. What is going on? Well, that's adorable. Coffee nips were twice this size. Here we go. Here's my take. They are no coffee nips. They're okay. They have that familiar Werther's caramel. It's not an aftertaste, it's a during taste. You know, Werther's, you know when you're in Epcot and you walk by the Germany Pavilion and you smell that Werther's caramel? That's what this tastes like, which is fun. But it's a caramel candy with a hint of coffee. And it's fine. And I know I rushed through it, so I didn't savor it the way I needed to, but I thought I could taste a hint of like fake sweetener in there. But a little better than I thought it would be. But I want my coffee nips back, so what are you going to do? All right, now I've got to... Oh. I've made a mess. All right, let's see. Let's take an intermission, a quick intermission. I tried to find... I didn't search for a new Valentine's Day intermission, but I had an old one that was kind of like this couple looks like they're on a date, so I'm going to play this. It was sort of Valentine's Day themed. I've played it before, but I'll see you after. It's intermission time.
If going to a movie show is right for you, if candy eating and popcorn chewing's right for you, if what you do is right for you, no matter what the others do, then RC Cola is right for you. It's not too heavy, not too sweet. It's right for you. RC Cola. RC's just an easy going, right for you. RC Cola. If what you do is right for you, no matter what the others do, then RC Cola is right for you. It's right for you. It's right for you.
All right. It is time to play our game. Let's do that. Okay, this is Chrono Photo. We will be shown 5 pictures. We have to guess in which year each picture was taken. The closer we are to the correct answer, the more points we get. We'll get 1,000 points per picture for every correct answer. So a perfect score would be 5,000. We've done that. We're looking to do it again. We can guess anywhere from the year 1900 to 2024. That is the range in which we can guess. And so I'm going to show the pictures. Please put your guesses in the chat, and then I will make up my own mind what to guess. But if you guys are overwhelmingly in favor of a particular answer, of course I will do that. Let me make this a little bit larger. Okay. And I will zoom in to the pictures as I can. All right, what do we have here? These I saw this when I set this up. We have 2 actors, famous people, in our picture here. This is Viggo Mortensen on the right and Carl Urban on the left. You know them both from the Lord of the Rings movies. At least, I believe Viggo Mortensen was in all 3. But I think Carl Urban, I think his character was only in the second and third one. Now, I don't know. It looks like they're perhaps in Japan. Now, they filmed the Lord of the Rings movies in New Zealand. Japan's not too far away. So I'm wondering, because this looks like an old picture. These guys look young. But the Lord of the Rings movies, that was 25 years ago, was it? Not? Anyway, I don't know if they were in other movies together. And it looks like they're holding action figures from something. Let me zoom in. Now, are they in this toy store or collector shop? And are they holding toys from a different movie they were in? I have no idea. I don't know what these toys are, so I'm going to have to lean on you guys. Sherry's here. Welcome in, Sherry. Strike Gundam. Missile Suit Zaku. I don't know what this nonsense is. There's another Gundam thing. Mobile Suit Zaku. The Origin. This is a Japanese thing. It looks like a robot, futuristic type thing. They even have peace signs. There's one on Viggo Mortensen's hat. Carl Urban has an armband with peace signs. They have T-shirts with perhaps Japanese writing on them. I don't know. From what I know, when they were filming, if this is during filming of those Lord of the Rings movies, and the first one I think came out in 2001, the second one in 2002, and the third one in 2003. 01, 02, 03. Easy to remember. I think, if I have that right. I might be totally wrong, and I just made a fool of myself again. And if Carl Urban wasn't in the first one, that makes this either during filming or after. Maybe they were on a press tour. I don't know. And if they were filming in maybe a year prior to film's release, so the first film, I guess did they film all of them at the same time? That would have been like during 2000. So this, I'm guessing, is after sometime in the 2000s. And I would guess just right in the middle there. I don't know, 2003. I don't know. Not sure. But that's why I go to the chat. Everything else is pretty much that haircut. That's of a time, huh? Yeah, I think they're in Japan. There we go. I'll stay there. Let me turn to the chat. Oh, I've got to go way back. Let's see. Michelle the Quilter, did I say hello to you? Hello. I think our first guess is from Mark, who says 2004. What did I say? 2003? 2004 is, yeah. I'm there with you. A couple of 2004s. 2003. Let's see. You don't recognize either one. Viggo Mortensen. He's been in a bunch of stuff. I can't name a single other movie he's been in. Carl Urban most recently has been in the TV show The Boys. When they made the new batch of Star Trek movies, he played Bones McCoy. In Thor Ragnarok, he played a, I want to say Screech. That's not his name. It was Scorch, something like that. He was in that. But he's been in The Boys, where he plays such a foul-mouthed character. It's funny. He's from New Zealand. Viggo Mortensen, I believe, is American. Is he Dutch? Of Dutch descent? I don't know what he is. It doesn't matter. But he's an American actor. All right. Back to guesses. 2004, 2003, 2003. Oh, okay. 2001. Another 2003. I think another 2003. 2001. Hello, Marlene. Welcome in. 1998. Interesting. Hello, Noah. Surf Bum, welcome in. I think 2003's got it. Let me, where am I going? Okay. So I go down there. I'm going to put in 2003, and let's see if we got this right. We did. 2003. Mine was a shot in the dark. I'm guessing some of you guys knew that was 2003. Great guessing. Here we go. Number 2. And of course, it's old black and white picture of New York City. Seems like we get one of these every week. The Astor Theater. I'm guessing this is New York City. That's that Flatiron building, is it not? Is that what it's called? I think it is. What's playing at the theater? Raymond Hitchcock. I don't know that dude. It looks like maybe the name of the movie is Red Floor. It's amazing I can make that out. Raymond Hitchcock. I don't. Before my time. Couple of old vehicles here. One looks like, I don't know if it's a trailer. of some sort. Did they rope off an area in the middle of the street here? What is going on? How many stars are on the flag? Hard to tell. Okay, so it is New York. We've got that. Where is everybody? The city that never sleeps, huh? All right. Billiards. Hey, is that a coffee billboard? That's fun. Well, let me zoom out so we can see the picture in full. Oh, what's up there? What's up there? A banner of some sort? Or billboard? I can't make it out. All right. I don't know. I mean, if there's if the Astor Theater is a movie theater, it's got to be well, I don't know what it has to be. If the Astor Theater is a Broadway theater, and I don't know where Broadway is in New York City. So Raymond Hitchcock is a stage actor, perhaps. I don't know. Let's look at the car. It's perhaps maybe 1929. I don't know. All right. Here we go. I think our first guess is turn of the century. 03. We have a 1910. 26. 1916, 1928. Is that a horse carriage? I don't know. I thought maybe, but I couldn't tell. Between 1900 and 1915. Let's see. We also all the light posts look electric. Great point. That'll help. It was a live theater that turned into a movie theater. Okay. Michelle's on the search for coffee nips for me. That is very sweet. Well, let me know where they are, and I'll run and get them. Let's see. Times is still there, so pre-1913? I don't know. I don't know much about New York City. We have a 1932, 1911, 1916. You Googled the actor. Raymond Hitchcock is a silent film star, so most likely in the 20s, maybe earlier 20s. Charlie, welcome in. I just saw you. I just saw your name there. Charlie says 24, and that looks like a good guess to me. Like in mid-20s there. Let's do it. All right. Survey says. Ooh. Gosh, I thought that was a great guess. 1911 is crazy early. Meredith Varley nailed it. Great guessing. Who else? Nick said 1910. Sherry, with her range of 15 years, was right there too. Great guessing. I was fooled. Moving on. Color! Here we go. Okay. Let's zoom into the stores. Tropical Bronze. Oh, is that a tanning place? Let's see. TotalConvert.ro. RO. Is this Romania? Perhaps. Dude's wearing a mask. Dude is wearing a mask. Well, he has a mask. In his defense, nobody's really around him. He's at least 6 feet away from the next person. She has tattoos, which is a more recent phenomenon where people are getting more people have more tattoos. You know what I mean? It wasn't always like that. I don't know what's going on here. What kind of automobile? Is that a Ford? Looks maybe like a Ford oval in the front, but I don't know what vehicle this is. Is that a Ford Transit Connect back there? I don't know. Was she wearing a mask? Hard to tell. Probably not. But her Adidas, or as they say in Europe, Adidas, that looks like a newer style. Oh, more people. No masks. So perhaps the mask thing threw me. Oop, where am I going? Let's see. What's up here? A lot of window unit AC. Well, what am I missing? There's an ad on the wall. That looks more recent. Does this lady in the yellow shirt have a mask around her chin as well? Hard to tell. More automobiles. Well, let me leave it there. What do I say? My guess, I'll say maybe this is after the height of COVID, so maybe 2021, 2022, maybe? I'll say 2022. That's my guess. I don't know. All right. To the chat. Our first guess is from Mark, who said 1908. No. That can't be right. Mar found them at Cracker Barrel. 12 for $25. 12 boxes? Well, that's not a bad deal. This is Bucharest. Thank you. 2022. That's what I said. 2021. We have a 19. 2018. 21. 2019. 2020. 2014. (2020) 2009. Meredith got the last one correct. And she's saying 2009. Something to consider. Jeff, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're well. 2017. 2021. 2022. Another one. There's a lot of 2022s. A lot of 2021s as well, I suppose. No, 12 candies in one box. 12 coffee nips. You're telling me there are 12 coffee nips for $25? I don't like them that much. Wow. You know, when you're on Amazon, every once in a while you see something like that, and it's like $1,000 for a a cylinder of Tootsie Rolls or something. I don't know. That's just an example, but that's what that sounds like to me. Chris, welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. All right, let's go 20. I think maybe 2021. Maybe a few more guesses. Here we go. Survey says 2020. Okay. A few of you said that, right? At least one. Charlie said it. Great job, Charlie. Nerds! Is Charlie the only one that said 2020? Well, I'm not going to spend forever looking at it, but great job, Charlie. And let's move on. Our fourth picture. Right off the bat, looks 90s to me. It's a black and white picture, but the guy in the middle looks 90s to me. Like he's ready to go to a Limp Bizkit concert. No phones. I'm going to say, just by looking at this, $1996. That'll be what I say. All right. I see an Oakland A's muscle shirt, or is this a sleeveless button-up shirt? That's weird. And is that a wig? Does this guy have the longest mullet in the world, or is he wearing a wig or like a long hair piece? I don't know. It's, business in the front, party in the back, but that's really long. She looks concerned. Like they're suggesting going on one of the carnival rides, and she's not really into that, so she's offering to hold the giant stuffed animals while they go on the ride. More people. Not a great photo. But just looking at the guy in the middle, I'm guessing 90s. I've been burned on that before. All right, what do you guys have to say? I think, hey, Mark, I think, has the first guess. And this may be the second picture in a row where we have the same guess, 1996. Is that right? Jeff says 1952. Are you playing your own game, or is it this one? Are you playing this one? Mr. Fulton Raz says this might look like the state fair that my students are going to. That kind of does. It does look like that. Let's see, 98, 94, 92, 89, 98, 95. Let's see. Is that Joe Dirt? Yes. Yes, it is. 87, 88, 89. We got the late 80s in here. 92, 90, another 92. Charlie got the last one right. 1990, 93. Ben says A's won the World Series in 89. So he bought that awful shirt in the frenzy that was the euphoria in Oakland after the World Series win. I mean, he doesn't have the best decision-making skills with the hair. And I know the shirt was probably really cool in whatever year this was. It was never cool. Let's see. A couple of 1993s in a row. 3 of them in a row? All right. Late surge for 1993. Survey says, oh my goodness. Wow. Well done. All right, let's go to our last picture. We can get over 4,000 points with a. Oh, well, okay. What do we have here? Okay, steering wheel's on the wrong side of the car. Already, this picture is sus. No. This lady is watching a jazz band on a small television in this car. Her hair looks like it might be 60s or 70s. The television kind of looks like it's 70s. Did they have small televisions like this in the 60s? Maybe at the end of the decade, but certainly in the 70s they did. It reminds me, I remember being at the airport when I was a very little kid, and they would have, in the waiting area where they have all the chairs set up for people to sit in waiting for flights or whatever they're doing. And they had what looked like little televisions, just like this one. Probably not just like this one, but it was the first time I had ever seen like a personal television. And they had those. This was Detroit Metro Airport, and they had chairs with their own televisions in them. And this was the 70s. So that's why I'm thinking this picture is from the 70s. Are there any marks on it? That's not really. She lost the remote, so she had to get up and change the channel. That's my own rim shot. All right, let me go to the chat. Nope, too far. Okay, here we go. First guess, 72. I like it. 63, a couple of 63s in a row. 62, 75, 66, 63, 63. That's a lot of 63s already. 68, 71, 72, 60, our earliest guess. Interesting. 72, 53, that's our earliest guess. Wow. A lot of 63 guesses. That's earlier than I thought, but let's go. Sherry says 63. Survey says, oh my goodness! Wow. Well played. That is earlier than I thought. And maybe by a decade, but that's why you guys are here to help me. Excellent. Excellent guessing. We ended up with over 4,000 points. 4,100. Fantastic. Well played. Okay, let's take one more intermission. When we come back, I'm going to count down the top 15 songs or pieces of music heard at Disney attractions. So I'm super excited, not only for the list itself, but to see if I get the music to work correctly. You never know. It probably won't, but... all right, I'll see you in about a minute.
What's your pleasure, sir or madam, and all you kiddies too? Sandwiches, freshly made from quality ingredients. Soft drinks, cool, tangy, and refreshing. A hot dog? There you are, tender, juicy, done to a turn with some fixins. Hamburgers, ma'am? Just the way you like them, meaty, moist, and broiled to perfection. Soft drinks, kiddies? Take your choice, cold, tingly with flavor, all your favorite soft drinks for your selection. Something to eat for everyone, soft drinks to make your evening complete. Delicious, fresh, and satisfying to help your entertainment reach the peak of family fun.
All right, everybody. Last Wednesday, T-Town Mary Ellen, watching her live stream, and for some reason, the song Yo-Ho, A Pirate's Life for Me came up. And in the chat, I said, that's the best song for a Disney attraction, hands down. And I remember Dean agreeing with me. And I thought, you know what? This would make a good top 15 list. Let me think about what the best 15 songs are for Disney rides. Now, back here on the screen, I put, these are the top 15 songs from rides at Walt Disney World. And then I thought about it, and there's one from a parade. So that's wrong. So I should have put attractions. This parade's technically an attraction, I guess. Anyway, let's not worry about my error. I'm going to play little snippets of these songs. And for some of them, some of the ones that you might not be able to place right away, I'm going to let you guess maybe where they're from. And then I'll reveal the answer. But you're going to know all of them. So I don't even know why I thought that was going to be fun. But let me call this up here. And hopefully it'll work. All right. Number 15. I've got little things to say about each one. Let me play the music. Hopefully it works. And let me go to the comments over here. All right. Mr. Fulton Mraz, have a great night. Those burgers. I wasn't even paying attention. I was busy doing something else. I would imagine they didn't look great. All right, here we go. Number 15. Here's our first piece of music from an attraction at Walt Disney World. I don't want to play too much. All right. You must know what that's from. Charlie knows it. Do I have it set up? Yes. This is Living with the Land. And in the Barn Theater part. Nick and Virginia, hello. You got it too. Lisa's got it. Everybody. You're going to know all of these. But yeah, let me just tell you. The acoustic guitar-centered piece of music that plays in the Barn Theater section of Living with the Land is called, the piece of music is called The Land, or sometimes referred to as the Land Theme. It was composed by a guy named George Wilkins, and he has another piece of music on this list coming up a bit later. But he did a lot. George Wilkins did a lot of music in the parks, and he's got 2 on my list. All right. Let me get the next one. Number 14. Here we go. Next. Here it is. All right. What is it? Charlie first again. Yes. In Animal Kingdom, the Navi River Journey, the Shaman's Song, or in Navi, it's called, and I don't know if I'm saying this right. It doesn't matter. It's a fake language. We Tiratua. This is the song heard in the Navi River Journey in the Pandora, the World of Avatar section. It is sung toward the end of the attraction where guests pass near the Shaman of Songs. That's the animatronic on the right side in the picture you're looking at. This was composed by James Horner and Simon Fraglin, and the lyrics were provided by Paul Fromer, who created the Navi language for the Avatar movie. And I believe this song was created specifically for this attraction. And it's kind of cool. And that's one of the best animatronics in Walt Disney World. And the song, underrated. It's 14 on my list. So, but it's, the ride is okay. But the animatronic is wonderful, and the song's pretty good too. All right. Number 13. Let me call this up here. And here we go. Number 13 on the list of the top songs at Walt Disney World. Here we go. Hey, Avery, hello. How are you? Hope you're good. Yes, you guys know this. This is the end of the ride, Spaceship Earth. There isn't one particular. That's not true. Spaceship Earth has been the music. It's the name of the music. Heard since 2007. 10-time Emmy winner Bruce Boughton conducted a 63-piece orchestra and a 24-voice choir for his musical score. If you listen closely, you'll notice that the music for each scene, if you were to listen to the whole thing, features styles and instruments appropriate to the era, transitioning seamlessly into the next. There was other music before this. This Bruce Boughton was brought in to rework it. And that's what we've been hearing since 2007. So, yeah, and that's at the end. And it's sort of, it's majestic. It's pretty cool. All right. Next, here we go. Number 12. What do you got? It is a parade. Mark's got it. Yes. The Main Street Electrical Parade. This particular piece of music is called Baroque Hoedown. It's an early electronic synth pop song by Jean-Jacques Perrey and Gershon Kingsley, originally released on their 1967 album Kaleidoscopic Vibrations. Today, it is more widely known for its use as the main theme of Disney's Main Street Electrical Parade, as well as that parade's numerous variants and successors. Disney first used Baroque Hoedown in 1971 as the soundtrack to the electrical water pageant at Walt Disney World's Seven Seas Lagoon. The original composition was only a few minutes long and was never intended to be used in a live show, so Disney hired electronic musician Paul Beaver to rearrange the song so that a portion of it looped continuously. Beaver's arrangement was used once again from 1972 to 1974 in Disneyland's Main Street Electrical Parade, but this time it was synchronized with synthesized versions of classic Disney songs, each of which was programmed to play as its corresponding parade unit passed by. I was lucky enough to, when I was at D23 in 2019, to see the Main Street Electrical Parade in Disneyland, and it was awesome, and I recorded it, and it was very cool. It's just fun music. It's just fun. All right. Moving on. Number 11. All right, people. Noah is on it immediately. Yes. This one's called We've Come So Far. Parenthetical. Promising Tomorrows. Also colloquially known as Star Tunnel. It's used in the Magic Kingdom version of Space Mountain. It's been used since 1985. This is George Wilkins' second composition on this list. He composed it to promote RCA, which was Space Mountain's sponsor from 1975 to 1993. So, frankly, I haven't been inside Space Mountain in a couple of years, and I don't know if they still use it. I think they do. By the way, that song originally did not sound like that. It was not all electronic. It was violin strings, and it had lyrics. And there was and you can find it on YouTube. And there's a lady that sings it. Again, it was called "We've Come So Far, Promising Tomorrows." Look it up. It's doesn't sound anything like that, but that's the song. And again, George Wilkins. I don't know if he's a Disney legend, but he should be. Okay. Yes, Space Mountain, indeed. Here we go. Number 10. We're in the top 10 now. Yes, you guys knew this. You're going to know all of them. What am I saying? This was composed by the same guy that did the Spaceship Earth music, Bruce Broughton. And it was based on Jerry Goldsmith's original music for the attraction. It was performed by the London Studio Orchestra. So originally, a guy named Jerry Goldsmith did music for the original Soarin'. And when they reworked it and they went from Soarin' over California and Disneyland to Soarin' around the world, they redid the music. Similar but different. Anyway, yeah, that was that. All right, number 9. I probably won't even wait for your guesses because you're going to know all of these immediately. So here's number 9.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how it could be any better. We'll travel hand in hand across this wonderland. Strike up the marching band, 'cause nothing can stop us now.
That, of course, was Nothing Can Stop Us Now. It's the theme song for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It is first sung by Mickey and Minnie during the pre-show short called Perfect Picnic, and then heard throughout the ride until the end. This was composed by Christopher Willis, with lyrics by Christopher Willis and Elise Willis. They must be a couple, or a brother and sister, perhaps, or cousins. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's move on. Number 8. Here we go.
Yeah, clap your hands and stomp your feet and try to keep right with them. One short thing the bear band's got is real old country rhythm.
Oh yeah, that's called the Bear Band Serenade, and I know I'm cheating. I know they don't use that music anymore. They've changed it recently, but I like it. So that's Henry sings it at the start of Country Bear Jamboree. In the song, Henry introduces each member of the show's house band, the 5 Bear Rugs: Zeke, Zeb, Ted, Fred, and Tennessee, who each perform a solo on their respective instruments when introduced and spotlighted. This is composed by George Bruns, who I believe is a Disney legend, with lyrics by Xavier Atencio, ex-Atencio, who both of these guys will make more appearances on this list. Okay. Francisco, welcome in. There are 6 of them. I don't know if one's... Well, I think one is just a fan. I don't know. All right. Here we go. Number 7 on our list.
With 3 caballeros, 3 gay caballeros, they say we are birds of a feather. We're happy amigos, no matter where he goes. The 1, 2, and 3 goes, we're always together.
That is the 3 Caballeros. The melody was based on a Mexican song. After seeing the success of that song in a movie, a Mexican movie, Walt Disney called the composer personally to ask him to participate in his film, The 3 Caballeros. So the melody is by a man named Manuel Esperon, And the lyrics, the English lyrics for the Disney song were written by Ray Gilbert. And it's used at Epcot in the Mexico Pavilion at the Grand Fiesta Tour, of course. Yes. Moving on, number 6. Here we go.
One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation, right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you.
One Little Spark is from Journey into Imagination with Figment at Epcot. This was written by the Sherman Brothers, their first appearance on our list, not their last. This is the attraction's signature song. And, of course, you heard the voice of Eric Idle in there. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Where am I now? Oh, number 5. Here we go. Number 5.
In the tiki room, in the tiki room, all the birds sing word and the flowers croon. In the tiki room, welcome to our tropical hideaway, you lucky people, you. If we weren't in the show starting right away, we'd see the audience too.
I can't believe I played that much of that. I hope I'm still alive. This song, the Tiki Room, written by the Sherman Brothers, 2 in a row for them, for Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, located in Adventureland. First song of the show, right? Okay. Awesome stuff. Here we go. Number 4.
It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of haunts and a world of fears. There's so much that we share, and it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small
3 in a row for the Sherman Brothers.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world.
What happened to me? All right, number 3.
Big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start.
All right, that is the 4th song in a row written by the Sherman Brothers. That was There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow from the Carousel of Progress. It was General Electric was the sponsor of the Carousel Progress in 1985. General Electric was the sponsor of the Carousel of Progress, and they had been for years. But they wanted I don't know. The song A Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow was to, essentially they wanted people to buy GE products today, not tomorrow. So they asked for a new song. And the Sherman Brothers wrote another song called The Best Time of Your Life. Now is the time. Now is the best time. Now is the best time of your life. I remember seeing the show with that song. And it's good, and it almost made my list, but I thought, well. So now is the time to buy GE products, essentially, is what it was. So eventually, I believe, GE stopped being a sponsor. They returned to There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. And that's what we hear today. All right. Number 2.
When the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake, happy haunts materialize, and begin to vocalize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Okay, this is Grim Grinning Ghosts. Did you know the complete title is Grim Grinning Ghosts, parenthetical, The Screaming Song? Did you know that? I did not. It's from the Haunted Mansion, of course. Composed by Buddy Baker, I believe a Disney legend. Lyrics by Ex Atencio again. Second time for Xavier Atencio on the list. Not the last time. Number 1, you already know it. I mentioned it earlier.
Yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot. Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot. Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho.
Yes, that's Yo-Ho, A Pirate's Life for Me, theme song from Pirates of the Caribbean. Played throughout the attraction. Composed by George Bruns, second time on the list. Lyrics by Xavier Atencio, third time on the list. What's amazing, and you guys probably know this already, Xavier Atencio was an animator. And he was tasked with writing lyrics for these Disney attractions, and they're classic. Pirate's Life for Me, Grim Grinning Ghost. What was the other one? The Bear Band Serenade. That was all from X Atencio. He wrote the lyrics for all that. Anyway, very cool. I am so happy that worked and you could hear it, I hope. Buddy Baker coordinated the America Sings attraction at Disneyland for the bicentennial. Dang, that's very cool. I did not know that. I didn't make it to Disneyland until 1977. And that was the year Space Mountain opened there, which is where I got the bumper sticker that Doug has and displays behind them on their live stream. Thank you, Mary Ellen, for the inspiration. Your live stream was the inspiration for this list. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you guys were all here to celebrate this music with me. We'll see if I've gotten any copyright strikes, or I hope not. It was pretty quick. Anyway, that's it. I will see everybody next week. Now it's time to say goodnight, good night, rather. And I will see everybody around the YouTube chats. So until next time.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.